He was horrified to discover that the man across from him was preparing to kill. Right after a heated argument between the husband and wife, the man quietly took out a large knife and a saw. Jack had a bad feeling that something terrible was about to happen, so he kept spying on the man. However, due to his injured left leg and extreme exhaustion, he accidentally fell asleep while watching. When he woke up in the middle of the night, it was already raining heavily outside. He saw the man wearing a raincoat, carrying a large suitcase, and hurriedly leaving the house. Jack checked the time. It was 2 a.m. He wondered why the man would be going out so late, but before he could figure it out, the man returned. Strangely, he didn't stay inside for long before leaving again with another suitcase. Jack's unease deepened. He forced himself to stay awake and continued to closely monitor the man's actions. He counted a total of 3 trips back and forth with suitcases before the man finally stopped moving. Jack, too exhausted to stay awake, fell asleep again. When he woke up the next morning, he happened to see the man entering the house with a rope. The man then packed all of his wife's clothes into a suitcase and tied it tightly with the rope. The most crucial part was that from that moment on, Jack never saw the man's wife again. Now, he was almost certain the man had killed his wife and disposed of her body in pieces. Jack shared his suspicions with his girlfriend, who had come to visit him. However, she dismissed his concerns, suggesting that maybe the wife had just gone on a trip. Just as Jack was about to argue back, a sudden scream came from outside. The two rushed to the window, pulled back the curtains, and saw a small dog lying dead in the yard. A woman approached to check and said the dog appeared to have been strangled. At that moment, Jack suddenly remembered that the dog had been digging around the flower bed next door for the past few days. Could it be that the man had buried something there? Did he kill the dog to prevent it from uncovering the truth? Jack then noticed something even stranger. All the neighbors had stuck their heads out, curiously observing the commotion. Everyone except for the man. He was hiding in his dark room, silently watching, lost in thought. Jack's girlfriend, now intrigued, listened to everything he had observed. She also felt that something was seriously wrong. The two debated whether they should call the police, but without any solid evidence, only speculation and reasoning. It would be difficult to get the authorities to take action. That night, they noticed even more suspicious behavior. The man was packing a lot of clothes, seemingly in a hurry to leave. Most importantly, he was carrying his wife's handbag, which contained many expensive pieces of jewelry, including her wedding ring. Seeing this, Jack's girlfriend felt a chill down her spine. Something was definitely off. If the wife had really gone on a trip, why would she leave behind her handbag and valuable jewelry? Why would she even take off her wedding ring? Their suspicions had now reached their peak.